All right, this is Nostrovini. I'm talking about Friday's fights, right there from the fatherland, Germany. Uh, it's going to be a Ukrainian against an Irishman. A Ukrainian against Irishman. Dun, 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 dun. Karen Chin 26 3-0 with 14 kills against the real deal, Patty Donovan, 14-2-0 with 11 kills. Now, the man, the Ukrainian, has fought approximately, I believe, 14 rounds with, yeah, 12, whatever, a lot of rounds with boots in it and went the distance, one of the few men who have gone the distance. He's a spoiler, he's a busy fighter, he is elusive, and he has a fairly good punch. But he's fighting an Irishman who's out to win, an Irishman who's been cheated by the Welshman, our fellow Irishman. But he's bitter, a good-looking man, the real deal is a handsome young boy. He has a good jab, he's southpaw. He's good footwork and he got power. And he should be able to eventually overcome the Ukrainian whirlwind. I'm telling you, he will. And make the now the next fight is Emilio Alucia, 10-0 with 8 KOs against Nick Webb, 19-3-0 with 15 KOs. This is an Englishman against a German, but via Africa. And I think originally Oduza, before he settled down in Germany to make his livelihood, was the star of the African continent. My bet is Odysseus will beat Nick Webb. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Nick Webb is good. He's a partner with some of the top heavyweights in England. But the African guy should win. If Nick Webb was really that good, he would have made it. And actually, he doesn't talk like it. Talks more like a Cockney. He's black though, so it's a couple of generations where they get the English accent. Well, the German, he may speak German. Who knows? Who this immigration thing's got me very confused. I'm expecting every Irishman to look like the guy from Brigadoon. Nicholas Peter Continia, 22-1-0 with 13 kills against Shikina Nerd Grisha, 34-4-0 with 32 kills. Now, Peter is a big puncher. He's undefeated record. He's very impressive, but he's fighting a guy who has the big punch but no chin. That's if he was, and he's long in the tooth himself. A lot of guys long in the tooth. They the late bloomers. But I don't think Sinead is going to beat Peter. Peter's going to punch him out. Victor Jurek, 13-0 with 11 kills against Edwin Castillo, 13-2-0 with 8 kills. I don't know that much about Castillo. I looked him up on the internet trying to assess him. He's not. He's a mysterious entity from somewhere in Argentina. Doesn't look too promising. I think it's Argentina. That's usually what they get their opponents. But he's fighting Victor Jurek, who's an outstanding physical specimen. He's, I believe, from the Ukraine originally, and he's got quite the punch and quite the physique and a good speed. Godspeed. I think he'll do well. And he's undefeated. He don't know how to lose. Derek Guzmin, 13-0 with 8 kills against Frankie Dumois, 9-0 with 2 kills. I picked a guy who's undefeated and has the more knockouts. I'm prone to what is that I got a cockroach on it. I got a bug. Vermin. A vi picture. Novak Neovic, 3-0 with 3 kills, big knockout percentage. is fighting Munoz, a Spanish guy with four names, 7-2 and 1, with three KOs. He's knocking out people, but the other guy looks like he's transforming for the amateur, so he's very impressive. Then the only Munoz, that's Munoz, that's his last name. The other guy is Nathan Hess. Wait, I'm getting the only Azerker Octafar 300 with two KOs is fighting the soldier LJ is Unimiznian 800 with six KOs. The soldier against the only. I'm going for the only. Because he has all knockouts and I think he's big amateur. The other guy's impressive, though, more knockouts. I don't know. This could have messed up my whole parlay. I'm gonna go for that. That's what I'm gonna go for. So that's what I'm gonna bet tomorrow before 3 o'clock. Anybody who's watching the zone, watch the zone. And you're gonna place your bets. You better do it before 3. Because yeah, that's the story. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I gotta get out of here. Look, I got the Holy Spirit there. I got the Trumpy. I got Zeus. I got God. I got the Pope. The Pope fell. Pope got broke. Oh, my poor Pope. All right, here we go. End meeting for all. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.